What's up, guys? Rivera here, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world. Today is actually Halloween, and I'm going to keep this brief because I found out that today is the last day to mail in your ballot here in Arizona. So I got to do my civic duty because I know that I am not going to make it down to the actual ballot station, the polling, whatever it's called. You know what I'm getting at. I ain't making it there. I don't even know what it's called because I never go. I always just mail stuff in. Like, that's the way I've done it. The last time I went in and physically voted, I think, was when Al Gore and George W were going at it. That's the last time. So that's one thing I'll tell you guys before I move on to my actual content today. Whoever you vote for, I'm one of the people that when I say whoever you vote for, I mean whoever you vote for. Just go out there and vote. Make sure your voice is heard. We'll see where the cards fall. I'm not a person who's one of the ones that gets like, you know, hey, you should vote. And then I ask you who you vote for and then I don't agree with it. And I'm like, you're stupid. You shouldn't have voted. I'm not doing that. You vote however you vote and we'll see where it all lands. Maybe it'll be your person. Maybe it'll be my person. Maybe we're both going for the same person. On this one, it's all, you know, we all know what time it is, and so I'm not exactly sure what all, and I haven't had a chance to look at everything, so I'm going to be going through the book as I'm voting because, you know, a lot of the stuff that's just the measures and stuff, you don't know what it is, or I don't. I haven't been the best about that, you know. So this is what's going to happen. So besides that, I wanted to say everybody have a happy Halloween and be safe, you know, drinking and driving, all that stuff. But the more important thing than just the happy Halloween situation is I want to make sure that people know that if you're having a hard time, because this is like the beginning of the holidays, you know? Some people think the beginning of the holidays is like not until after Halloween when we get into Thanksgiving and then Christmas and then New Year's. Yeah, true enough. But when it comes to Halloween, a lot of times people are triggered by different things and the change in the season and the change in the weather. I know Halloween is when Arizona starts to get cool again, and sometimes just the way things feel will make you start to remember things that, you know, times gone by, people that you've lost. And I just want to make sure that everybody knows that if you're feeling really down and you need some help, talk to somebody. Reach out to somebody. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't decide that you're not going to be a burden to other people, because I am a person that hates people getting on my nerves or bugging me. But I can tell you, even as much as I loathe people bugging me about stuff I don't care about, when people hit me up and they tell me that they're going through a hard time, I am 100% open to that. And I know a lot of hard-hearted people like me that don't care about your day-to-day mundane bullshit. But if you were to tell them, hey, I'm going through something right now and I need someone to talk to, they would definitely be there for you. And I do mean that. Like any one of my Facebook friends, if you're even having a hard time and you just want to post something on my wall or on in my comments and just, you know, you need a couple words of encouragement, as soon as I see your message, I will respond to you. That's just the way I do it. And I think more and more people need to know that there are places you can go to, there are people you can talk to, and you just have to reach out. Sometimes we make the mistake of not reaching out and just assuming that people will give us what we need. And people a lot of times think that they're giving you what they need. You know, like there's some people, different people need different things. Like I'm a person who, in a lot of cases, I need space. Like I'm very open about the fact that my sister died November 1st. Well, somewhere between Halloween and November 1st. You know, I think it was like 15 years ago now. I don't even remember how many years ago it was, because, you know, I don't know what some people go through, but like for me, it's not necessarily the kind of thing that I want to remember exactly like that. You know, like it's bad enough I have to remember. And Halloween was her favorite holiday, you know, so it's that on top of it. Halloween was her favorite holiday. She ended up dying between Halloween and November 1st. And I personally start feeling a little bit down. And even when it comes to my silly boyfriend, Christopher, I gotta admit, like for a couple days, well, at least a week or two, I was kind of shutting him out and not telling him that that was what was bothering me. And so to him, it was coming off like he was doing things wrong, or like I wasn't in the mood to be around him, or I wasn't feeling him. And, then my best friend Renee, East Coast bestie, shout out to Renee Merlot. My friend Renee pointed it out to me. She was like, you're probably down because of your sister. You've talked about it before, and because I talk about it every year, because it hits me out of nowhere every year. And again, this year it hit me out of nowhere, and I was like, why am I down? Why am I in a funk? Why am I not feeling right about things? And then Renee pointed it out, and I was like, you're right. And I still kept it to myself for a little while after that, and then I finally decided to tell Christopher. But see, the thing is, Christopher is a very caring partner, so he's always trying to give me what I want. So he thought by, his way of handling a problem or dealing with something like that is to get closer to me, where I needed a little bit of space, not too much, because I don't want to be separated from him in any way, but I just need a little bit of space. And so since I'm trying to get this space without telling him I need space, instead I'm just pulling away from him as far as he can tell for no reason, and he thinks he's giving me what I want or what I need because he can tell that something is going on and he's trying to be closer to me. So then once I told him what I was going through and what I needed and was just open and honest with him, then it was easy for him to give me what it was I needed, which was a little bit of space, and not feel like there was something going wrong between us. And then that has made our relationship exponentially better. Right now, we are doing so great. And we're not a couple that has had a lot of problems, because we really do love each other and try to be there for each other. So it wasn't, it wasn't a long time, but it was long enough where I know, because it was like a week and a half, 2 weeks that I was kind of not being the nicest to him or not being the regular me. And so once I told him, then things got a lot better, and now we're great but it takes that opening up. And it was hard for me because I wanted to keep it to myself. Like, I didn't want this person that I love so much and that supports me to have to deal with this. And there was another situation not too long ago where he had something that he didn't tell me that was bothering him. And again, it was nothing to do with me or our relationship, but to me, it was reading like something was wrong with our relationship. And so I confronted him about it, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe he's cheating, maybe he's not into me anymore, which I'm sure was the same things he was thinking about me. And then when I asked him about it and he told me it was nothing to do with that at all, and then it was like, oh, okay, well, now I know how to be here for you, because like I said, with him, he's more of a be close to me person, and not in a needy way. He's not needy at all when it comes to the regular world, but when you're actually with someone, then it's your job, in my opinion, to be there for them, especially then. And so, then I was able to give him what he needed. And I'm just saying, that is like in a relationship sense. Not everybody's in a relationship, but I'm telling you, people, for the most part, no matter what you hear on the media, no matter what you read, people are good. So if you're feeling a particular way and you need a little bit of help, just reach out to somebody. Don't try to go it alone. Don't think that you're being weak, and don't think you're being a burden. Just reach out, talk to somebody, and let them know what it is you're going through. I think you'll be surprised at how helpful most people will be. And this has been Ty Rivera, the absolute best LGBTQ comedian in the world.